Hi YouTubers. I'm going to make a video this time in response to MojoTabbyJuju requests for us to tell about our 3 favourite films. I've been thinking hard and long about this. I like westerns, good westerns. When I was a kid, of course we didn't have TV. We had radio, which we used to call wireless. So we used to go to the cinema quite a lot. What you call the movies in America, we call the flicks, the cinema, or the pictures. So we would go twice a week, at least 3 times a week sometimes, to the pictures, to the cinema, and it was our main form of entertainment. And the cinema was something to go to in those days. First of all, you had the advertisements would come up, lots and lots of them. Then you would have pattern news, a whole long newsreel, tell you what's going on in the world, because the only way you knew otherwise was listening to the radio. Then you had the cartoons would come up, you know, 2 or 3 of them. Mickey Mouse or Popeye or something like that. And then you would have 2 movies. You'd have a 3rd class movie first of all, and then the 1st class movie at the end. So you had a long show. Today you go, you just get the movie and that's it. And I used to like gangster films and westerns mainly, and I still do. I enjoy comedies, of course. But if I have to mention the 3 favourite films, then I got to think about westerns. And that's difficult because I got a lot of favourite westerns. I think one must be the Culpeper Cattle Company. And that was a great western. In the start of the western, you could just see them slapping their rifles into the scabbard, jumping onto the horses and doing up their tackle and so forth. And you could see the dust flying about. It gives you the feeling you're going on a cattle drive. So that's one of my favourite. Another one's The Long Riders. Jesse James and the younger brothers were in this. If my memory serves me. It's a long time since I've seen it, but it was a very good film. But there's so many of them that I enjoy. It's difficulty picking my favourites. Another one has to be the more recent one, Tombstone, about Wyatt Earp, of course. It was on Desert Island, which had a television and a record player, not a record player, a disc player. Then I'd have to pick those 3, I think. But I have many others though that I enjoy. Will Penny, Charlton Heston, was a great western. I'm trying to think of the name of the... no, it escapes me. There's one with Burt Lancaster and I can't remember the name of it now. One of his though that I always enjoyed was Lawman. Burt Lancaster as a lawman. He made a lot of good westerns, in fact. So did Gregory Peck and Glenn Ford. William Holden. Think of a lot of them. Of course, John Wayne, of course, has got to come into this as well. And I'd say that his three best westerns in my eyes, I know everybody won't agree with me, were his later ones, which was True Grit, Rooster Cogburn, and the last one, The Shootist. I think those were his three best westerns. I really enjoyed those. I also enjoyed the new version of True Grit. I thought that was very well made, very authentic looking. I know I was only supposed to be going through the first three that I, but I told you the three that I would take with me if I had to choose. But I'd like to just mention a few others as well. McCabe and Mrs. Miller, that was a great film, I think. A lot of people didn't like it, but again I thought it was very authentic. I don't go along with a lot of people and think that spaghetti westerns are good. I don't like spaghetti westerns. Very few of them. Of course, the all-time best as far as the TV series westerns go is Lonesome Dove. And it was Dead Man's Walk, Comanche Moon. It wasn't called that in the film though, was it? Followed by Lonesome Dove, The Return to Lonesome Dove, and Streets of Laredo. Now that was the best, to my mind, the best western ever made. Just my opinion, of course. I'm sure there's some will agree with me, and there's a lot won't, but that's my penny's worth. I'm talking through my nose at the moment. Penny's worth. I'm enjoying this pipe. It's a nice long French pipe. It's known as the Colette. It's a long pipe with a small smoke, a small bowl. So until the next time, this is Alan saying goodbye.